Sunlight on the water, waves upon the sand. Creatures of the hurricanes were living on the land. Call me home, my Florida sand. Out here on the ridge, just watching nature grow, makes a life for me and it's the only one I know. Call me home, my Florida sand. Bulldozers and drag lines push the land around, taking away the country and bringing forth the town. Call me home, my Florida sand. Born in Appalachia, in mountains to the north, flowing on the currents and following nature's course. Call me home, my Florida sand. Carried by the rivers, carried on the winds, making new foundations where all new life begins. Call me home, my Florida sand. Moving along the coastline, barriers to the sea, wild and drifting islands, just trying to be free. Call me home, Florida sand. Down in the south, the mangrove spread its roots, trying to hold the sands, the storms are breaking loose. Call me home, Florida sand. Rivers in the north woods, running to the sea, wild and ancient waters just crying to be free. Call me home, my Florida sand. Home to many nations, many flags flew over thee. One thing held in common, we were crying to be free. Let us alone to make our stand on this Florida sand. Change it is the constant, time its only friend. Every step of progress will one day find its end. Call me home, my Florida sand. Someday when the wind blows hard against the land, we will all be carried home from this blessed sand. Call me home, my Florida sand. Home to alligators, skeeters and the pines, Florida's natural history's just stories in our minds. Call me home, my Florida sand. Turtles by the ocean, tears upon their minds, lost young generations lay scattered in the pines, digging their nest in the Florida sand. Cattle and the orange trees, rooftops on the sand, trying to find a peace as one by one they stand. Call me home, my Florida sand. Sunlight on the water, waves upon the sea, creatures of the mangroves just trying to be free. Call me home, my Florida sand. It's sunlight on the water, waves upon the sand, creatures of the hurricane trying to make our stand. Call me home, my Florida sand. It's biodiversity, that's what people say. It's biodiversity. It's frogs and toads and scorpions.
Bill on the tractor, planting pumpkins and fertilizing between the row rows. April 24th, 2008.
Well, nature in its differences, it finds its way in space. And granting for our differences, each creature has its place. Some like woods and wetlands, and some the burning sand. It's biodiversity, it's part of nature's plan. Well, when planning for the future and how to use the land, look to nature's lessons and try to understand. We all have unique differences that set our worlds apart, and planning for diversity is where we ought to start. For nature in its wisdom has made some things the same, but nature in its differences has made the rules so plain. Keeping habitat alive and varied is the rule. It doesn't take a genius to help keep nature's cool. 'Cause it's biodiversity, that's what people say. It's biodiversity making nature's way. Frogs and toads and scorpions are living on the land. It's biodiversity, it's part of nature's plan. Well, give that conservation is the wise use of our space. We need to leave diversity in every little place, holding back the concrete so it doesn't overflow out of all our cities and cause Mother Nature woe. It's biodiversity, that's what people say. It's biodiversity making nature's way. It's frogs and toads and scorpions living on the land. It's biodiversity, it's part of nature's plan. 'Cause it's biodiversity, that's what people say. It's biodiversity making nature's way. It's frogs and toads and scorpions living on the land. It's biodiversity, it's part of nature's plan.